Hi, Amy. I'm Denny from Denny's Diner in Lake Delton, Wisconsin. We're famous for our cinnamon rolls. We make them fresh every day. Some days up to 12, 14 dozen. Today it's a little slow, so I'll probably make about 5 dozen. But I'll start off with making a pan now. The dough is made the day before and refrigerated overnight. And the recipe I got from an old gentleman who was a chef in many areas. Actually came from Reedsburg as a kid, and he was a close friend of our family's. And in his latter years, he couldn't do anything anymore, so he came in and taught me how to make the rolls. I'm putting butter on, and then cinnamon and sugar. And then we fold it over. Little stick. And we turn it. Square it up. Flour on it. Roll it again. These rolls are croissant style. They're not like a typical cinnamon roll that's rolled round and cut. These make them more individual and bake a little better, and you can get extra cinnamon in them, which is the flavor of the roll. No skimping on the butter, or the cinnamon, or the sugar. And these are not diet rolls. I come in at 4:30 on weekends, 5 on weekdays, 7 days a week in the summer. In the winter, I can get a day off here and there, but then Chad fills in for me. My son. Sometimes my wife comes in and does them. Okay, this is the last one. Roll them out flat, and then we cut them. We do so much stuff from scratch here. We make our own Canadian bacon. We make our own corned beef for the hash, and our bread. Oh, they come from all over. We've had people from Europe come to get them. One guy wanted us to ship them to him, but that wouldn't have been so good. You know, the key to them is to be fresh. Okay, then we cut them. Like I said, these are croissant style, so they're a little different than your regular cinnamon rolls. And that's the way the gentleman, his name was Tom Harper, and he had a couple of nightclubs up in the Neenah Menasha area back in the 60s, and he lost them to the Green Bay Packers. He went bankrupt, and Fuzzy Thurston and Max McGee bought all his stores, and he wasn't very happy, so he became a Bear fan. Just roll them up and like a croissant, see? And then get 30 on a pan, or 32, depending on how much you want to cram them on there. And I can do this in my sleep. Then after they're all panned up, we put them on top of the oven for a half hour and let them raise. And then they go in the oven for a half hour and they're done. That's kind of how they're made. And then we make caramel pecan. Cinnamon apple we made today with caramel. A lot of times I'll make muffins, blueberry and whatever kind of muffin of the day we're going to have or whatever. These are our famous cinnamon rolls. They were baked for a half hour, rose on top of the oven for a half hour. We serve them with a little cup of frosting on the side. A lot of them, most of them are to go actually, but we sell a lot of them here. People come from far and wide to have them.